Yes. Yes. Episode 81.
Damn.
Yeah, I know you're doing really well, guys. Keep it up. In the large tomb, after the chest was opened, a large ghostly horde of souls escaped and transformed into a giant ghoulish figure. You fought hard to stay alive, hacking away at it as the souls were making their return back to the coffin with each strike. During the combat, the souls reverted you back to your past. Arthur returned to his original form as a cleric. Dakari turned into a standard red dragon. Rogu, a golden dragonborn with wings, with the sign of Bahamut on his shield. And Glendid, a giant hairy beast.
Mm-hmm.
Dudley just looked the same.
Yeah, because I passed.
As the combat ended, you all turned back into your original selves. And you revealed underneath all those souls a giant, a beautiful cloud giant. She turned out to be the wife of Lord Hark, who had trapped her within the coffin with all of the souls that he had snatched. She thanks you and repairs the tomb, shutting the box and replacing the hand to keep it shut forever. She takes the poor crag cat and ascended back to the haven. You have now left and headed out of the crypt and back to the main cavern, where the skeleton of Lord Huck lay in the dust. You hear the drums in the deep getting louder and louder as they reverberate around the stone walls. And that's where you are right now.
I think we should all sleep.
If I recall, I chose to do the first look. The first watch.
Okay, you do that while we sleep.
Will do.
Thank you. And I regain full hit points.
Hold on, Curly. Blimey.
Curly.
Give a man a chance. So,
Oh.
before you settle down for a night's kip and have somebody keeping watch and blah, blah, blah. Glendin steps forward in the middle of the group, holding his daughter tightly to his chest. With this gentleman, I do believe it is time for us to catch some Z's, eh?
Yeah.
Yes, it is hard for battle. And to come out of it with nothing, no useful anything. We just need to try and return to the city, make our way back to the top. I'm starting to miss the smell of fresh air, and I am getting a little bit stinky myself.
You are.
But perhaps, maybe. One more time, I try. Wait here, little one. Pats on the head. And he stands there. You see him stand there and he sort of closes his eyes and starts moving his hands around. The floor starts to move, but nothing happens. He looks down, little one, perhaps you can help. Father is a little bit jaded. And she grabs one of his hands, and they both close their eyes and wave their hands. And as they do so, a little hut appears.
And Tar just came back.
Both of them, you could see, absolutely drained in their face. The energy that it took to summon it, absolutely exhausted.
I will try help Glendid to get in if he's that worn out.
It's all right. Thank you, my friend. Come. Holding the hand of the little one, sort of like draping his arm over you because you're the only one. Well, I'd say you're about the right height to support him.
Come on.
The hut opens. Slightly different interior to the one that the others spent the night in previously. It would have been Dudley, Ronan, and he ain't been here for so long I've forgotten his name. Newt would have stayed in previously. Looks very, very different to the last time. A little bit more. I'm going to use the term feminine. So this might not necessarily be Glendid's hut. This may be Isabella's.
What makes it feminine?
What was that?
What makes it feminine? Is there pink walls and all that stuff?
Oh, there's lots of vases with fresh flowers in.
Oh.
It smells clean.
That's the main factor. It's clean. Oh,
yeah,
okay.
Clean. But yeah, Dakari and Rogu, you didn't see this last time. You didn't. Oh no, Rogu did. Rogu slept in this and then woke up in a cave.
That's the one.
Rogu
about sleeping in it again.
Rogu noticed the slight differences, and he was like, "Yes, I'm not sleeping in that room just in case it happens again. Don't want to end up in a cave." Glenn did sort of like announces as you all enter the building. It is still quite early, my friends. Although we can rest and recuperate, perhaps we will have let's call it a family dinner. Yes, we're all family now.
That sounds lovely.
Isabella, clutching her little dolly, just goes, "Yay! I'm making macaroni."
You need a hand.
No, I'm okay. I got this. Literally just skips into the kitchen. As soon as you step through the door, you hear dum, 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 as all the pans drop on the floor.
Are you sure you don't need her hand?
Perfect.
I'll go over there just in case.
So you can see her. She's like kneeling on the tabletop, trying to reach the big one at the top.
I'll go grab that one for her. Is this what you wanted?
Thank you. No.
I will. Don't shoot me. I'm going to clean up your mess.
David offers you the basics, the showers, the shows you all the rooms, all very, very different. Each room's got like doilies over everything, a little vase with smelly flowers. But one thing you notice all over this building, as you sort of like walk through, there are lots and lots and lots of cats.
Living cats in here?
As in, meow, cats.
Yeah.
Oh, here, kitty,
Live
kitty,
ones,
kitty.
not.
As Rogu goes, "Here, kitty, kitty, kitty," one of the kitties comes over and basically just climbs up his leg.
Oh,
But on closer inspection, Rogu, it looks very familiar. This kitty. It's not a cat as you would expect, like feline domesticus.
Oh, a mini crag.
These are all crag kittens.
Aw. I'll call you Cecil.
Cecil the crag cat.
Reminds me of what we was about to have. The 3 crag kittens.
Hmm.
They went missing.
Does that mean the crag cat was her mother?
Am I really? Well, seems there was a lady. Crag cat.
Oh yeah, did we ever check the gender of the big crag cat?
No.
Oh, okay. Ah, fair
It was
enough.
too fast to go check.
Yeah, just a blur. Alright then. Oi, Glendid, what's this one's name?
The question you need to ask Isabella. She changes their name regular basis.
Okay. I'll keep with Cecil then.
That's a good name for crag cat. Very good. We're training them up, make them very quick. Watch. And he grabs a little treat out of one of the jars. He goes, watch this. You're Cecil, yeah? Okay, Cecil. Cecil throws it up in the air. Literally, before it even starts to come down, the cat's come off the wall, jumped, caught it, and landed on its feet.
Nice. Go on, Cecil, my lad.
Before we start doing the cat circus, I'm gonna run into the shower first.
Yes, they're very good. Go get the smell off, my friend.
Will do. Who's next after? You want to go?
Oh, there's
Go
more than one. Do not worry. There is more than one way to scratch the poop.
Scratch the what?
The poop.
Okay.
Scratch the poop. There's
Oh,
more
wipe
than
your
one
ass.
bathroom.
Good to know. Good to know.
Are we covered in poo then?
No, I think he's asking to wipe your ass.
Oh.
Yes, it's more than one place to scratch the poop.
Right, okay. I feel you.
It's more than one toilet.
Ah. Why didn't you say
It's
so?
fine. It's okay. There's bathroom on every floor. So 3 floors, 3 bathrooms.
Ah, okay.
Enjoy.
Alright.
See you back down here for macaroni.
Okay. Come on, Cecil, let's go to the toilet. Oh.
It's a cat. They don't like water.
That's fine, it can stand outside and watch me.
I used to hate you when my dog watched me. It was weird. Takara, you're standing there all quiet, like half sort of like sitting on your head, just looking around, and all of a sudden you feel something climbing up your back.
Then
Is there a crag
And
cat?
You then hear Arthur go, and just
Yeah.
run down your throat. Just, as a white blur just comes from the back of your head, just jumps over your nose.
Not quick enough to grab it.
No, mate, you've seen how quick these things go.
But yeah, but I'm pretty fucking quick.
Go on then. You want to try and catch it? Roll me a dex. Just a check, it ain't no save.
So dexterity +2. 7.
No. You sort of take the swipe at it, it's just a thin edge. And all you can hear is squeaking and meow, 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 meow. There's Arthur's just running around the floor trying to avoid this cat.
Well, I don't know what to do. If I'm not quick enough to catch it,
Have a treat.
Glendon starts laughing in the corner. You can you hear this big deep chuckle. No, silly cat. He's not toy. Leave alone. Leave the cat. Leave it alone. Stupid. The cat sort of stops for half a second to look at him. The next thing you see is Arthur just fires a spark at him. No. See Arthur sort of like he's got a big grumpy face. Dusts himself off and just climbs back up the corridor, sits on and just goes.
I'll stroke his little head. Oh, I quite enjoyed the cats until that happened. Fuck these cats.
Well, the cat is a chinchilla.
Well, yeah, but still.
At least when A55 looked after, we had somewhere to hide.
True.
Oh, right. So I'm just inadequate. All right. Good to know.
So you all like get yourselves together and dust yourself off, go and have your showers, clean yourself up, change clothes, whatever you manage to get, and you come down, and the table has been set. It's gorgeous. There's plates, knives, and forks. You know, it's a full. It's like when you see there's a young girls playing with their tea sets and their dollies.
Yes.
It's all set out like that. All the plates are pink, with flowers around them. There's a little teapot in the middle. Everybody's got a little teacup. I mean, it's like one of those teacups you have to hold with those fingers.
Does it actually have a beverage in there, or does it have to be pretend?
Oh no, there's definitely food. You can smell it. Glendon walks out of the kitchen holding this huge ceramic crock pot, the one that Dudley got off the top shelf. Puts it in the middle of the table. And just as he's about to shout, he goes, "Oh, you're here. Great. Save my voice.
Yeah.
Please, take seats. Take seats. Lots of seats."
Yeah, okay. Try not to break the seat.
Friends, dragons, countrymen, lend me your ears. Not literally, keep them on your head.
He can't detach. I tried.
You're very pointy. Yeah. Now, I wanted to say a few words before we sit down and eat beautiful dinner Isabella has created for us.
Yes.
Allow me to say, we started this adventure as strangers. We became friends, but now we are family.
Shalom.
L'chaim.
Mazel tov?
Drink.
All right. What is the drink?
And as you all pick up your little teacups and drink vodka, straight vodka.
Really nice.
Terry's got the right one. Even Isabella just pow straight down.
At least you had a warning there as a bloody spirit.
Now for dinner. And yeah, just tube scoops. The macaroni, cheese, it's got lumps of chicken and bacon in it. Just, I'm making myself really hungry just thinking about fake food.
Do you want me to order something?
No, it's all right. gonna make myself hungry with fake food. I'm watching all my brain's watching all the cheese just drip off of the macaroni.
Shredded chicken
Okay.
pieces, bacon bits.
Dishes done. Stop it. Shh. Dishes on the plates up. As you all sit there and tuck in. Food starts to come to an end. As Glendy sort of looks around the table and goes, "Gentlemen, there is always room for dessert, eh?" I see Dudley's face. He knows. The snaggletooth no lie. I want for the dessert. Your sweet tooth, very prominent at the front.
I got used to the sweet stuff here.
All right, Isabella, please go and sort the pudding out. We must, I must talk to the peoples. Take your time.
Serious.
Yes.
So it seemed.
Isabel just sort of walks into the kitchen. All three cats follow her just into the kitchen. And Glendy sort of stands up. He looks at all of you and he goes, "Friends, now I must tell you something very important. It is not for the thing. Now we are family. I believe that I can trust you. I know that it is something that I can expect from you if something were to happen. So, Isabella is not truly my daughter.
Okay.
There is no mother. She is born of the islands. Yes, I see your face. It's of confusion.
Yeah, is that a euphemism?
Is
No,
she
she was
guardian?
born of the island. She created by the guardians.
Damn.
She is the living embodiment of the islands. This is why she have the magical powers. I am not very magical. Only because of her do I have any magic. She is the magic being. She is the creator. She is the creator. She is the creation of the creator.
Don't take this the wrong way. Would you class her as the heart of the island?
Interesting. The stories of the heart make it seem like it is a solid entity. Not that I ever think that it could be a person or creature. This is interesting. Perhaps. Maybe we should try and find some scripture on the info and find out more information on this. The heart of the island was always described as a solid item as opposed to yeah. Interesting question. You're smarter than you look.
It comes and goes.
Well, keep it coming. But before she come back, if anything was to happen to me and Isabella fall into the wrong hands, you understand?
What, like Deirdre,
Anybody's wrong hands.
anyone else other than you?
Anybody's wrong hands. The only other person that knew of this was Dunkas. And I know he's still alive. I have it in my heart. I feel it. That man is still alive. He is not dead. Not believing what you are telling me. I am not picking up what you're putting down.
I don't believe. I'm just being a messenger of what I've been told. If if that cloud lady is true, what she said is true, we'll probably go and check that mountain.
Good. Okay. Very good. And as with that, the door opens. Ah, Isabella, you are here. What is he putting for today? And she puts this big glob on the table and this. Ah, homemade tiramisu.
Tiramisu.
Ooh.
I know everybody in this room loves tiramisu. If you
Eh.
don't love tiramisu, we can't be friends.
All right, I'll leave then.
I never
Oh, yeah,
tried it.
same here.
You also.
Looks like I got just kicked out of the campaign.
I'm indifferent. I don't dislike it.
I
If
just
it was
don't
put in
like
front
it.
of you, you'd eat it, but you wouldn't order it.
Oh, eat
Yeah,
it
that's
just to
what
be kind.
Yeah, that's it. I mean, that's me pretty much.
I love it. I absolutely fucking despise coffee, but I love tiramisu.
I like coffee. I hate tiramisu.
I like coffee. I've never tried tiramisu.
I
Don't
got
do it.
caffeine. I got a caffeine addiction. I don't eat anything with coffee in it.
Can you imagine what I'd be like on fucking coffee? I'd be mental.
That'd be funny to
No,
see.
Terry, you'd be mental.
What?
I just can picture Terry as that squirrel from Hoodwinked.
Oh, and he has the energy drink.
When he gets the coffee.
No, it was energy drink.
Was it energy drink that he drank?
Can of energy. Anyway, you all finish your dinner, and it was all absolutely lovely and yummy, yummy. And with a full stomach, you all trundle off to bed.
Yep.
Can I take Cecil with me?
If you want to.
Yay. I'll grab it like freaking Lenny from Mice of Men.
Oh no!
Yo, kitty. No,
Yeah.
without killing it, obviously.
Yeah, but I was gonna say, as soon as you said Lenny, I thought, oh no.
Do you know,
There
I've
goes
never
one
seen
crack
one.
cat.
Should really watch it.
You've never seen of Mice and Men?
No.
Oh, mate, so good.
It is so sad.
I haven't seen it either.
Really?
Yeah, but you're the wrong age for it. Like, of Mice and Men isn't in schools anymore.
Isn't it? Oh.
Is it
Really?
what they don't do the what about Inspector Calls?
Yeah,
Are they still doing that one?
yeah.
I never read that.
You little
No, of Mice of
Inspector
Men.
Gadget.
Most of them was on at my school last year for GCSE.
Oh, what did you do then?
Inspector Calls Macbeth.
Yep.
The Scottish play, get it right, you're an actor.
Shut up.
Oh, what? Yeah, the Scottish play because you can't say the word.
Oh, and A Christmas Carol.
Okay, fair enough. The Muppets one.
I would say what word?
We did watch them.
You're not allowed to
times
go
in lesson.
say
It's the Scottish
the
play.
original Scottish play.
Why?
It's not Muck.
Tradition.
It's the Scottish play.
Why?
Because that's tradition. It's bad
It
luck. to
brings
name
bad
it.
luck to actors if you say no.
Why have I
true
never-
title.
Is this like modern bullshit or is this?
No,
No.
it is.
Oh no, that's
It's
like
tradition.
original.
You should
stuff.
not. You should never say the original title of the Scottish play.
Yeah,
Oh, fuck me. I've never read of that.
Like Voldemort.
yeah, that's
Don't say Voldemort.
that's centuries old.
You know, I like to say
Really?
Macbeth.
Don't say Macbeth.
Mhm.
God damn, you got me saying it.
Ah, no. Oh, no, Dudley. You should know better.
So yeah, so you all get your stuff together. Rogu takes Cecil up with him.
Yay.
And you all trundle off to bed. Long rest.
Yay.
Get your hit points back.
But you put me changing them at the beginning.
Well, you might not have chose to arrest you, Terry,
Always.
because it is the middle of the day.
Well, yeah, but we're hurt. And there's drums.
There are drums, loud drums,
And drums are never good.
and I've still got quite a lot to fit in the next 2 hours.
Speed run.
During your night's rest,
Yeah.
because where am I going to be without messing with at least one of you?
Or all of us.
No, just a couple today. Roger, as you're so determined to not be you, we'll start with you.
Okay.
A bright, white, gleaming light shines, almost blinding you, even with your eyes shut. The light is blinding. You almost feel a warmth coming from the light, and as you manage to, as your eyes adjust, you can see the shape of a creature, a silhouette shaded against the bright white. As it walks towards you, it opens up and a huge pair of wings appear. And it starts to speak. You are the chosen one. You have a skill, a faith, an adventurer's heart deep within. You are the chosen one. Make the right choice, and the gifts will be yours. And as he leans forward, you see the face of a golden dragonborn.
Ooh.
With the emblem of Bahamut shining on his silver armor.
Oh, Bahamut.
Make
Three.
the right choice. Until we meet again.
Interesting. All of these gods want me.
Yeah, it's like real life.
Be off.
Yeah.
It doesn't matter what religion you are, another religion wants you.
Yeah, which one will get my money?
Well, you're a free agent, per se.
Dakari!
Oh, no.
Yay.
You have no visions, you have no nothing. You hear a voice. Just a voice. In the dark. Even when you're awake and your eyes are open, you're looking around your room, you hear this voice. So, the little girl could be the heart of the island, eh? That's information that might be useful. Thank you very much. You're doing your job well, Dakari.
You bastard.
Deirdre will love to hear this. Thank you.
Screw you.
Who you get?
Well, that's going to make things fucking difficult, isn't it?
You want to see if you recognise the voice?
Yeah.
I was expecting that. Do I recognise the voice?
Well, no, but I would imagine it's what's his face, the one that maybe even worse than Deirdre.
Do you remember what colour he is?
Red,
No, he's blue.
blue.
Yeah, blue cunt.
Oh, is that the bluey motherfucker?
Carrion.
Is a carrion. You didn't even let me roll.
Oh, no, I was going to tell you.
Oh, okay.
If you just said, do I remember him? I'm going to go, yeah, it's Carrion.
The blue motherfucker.
Yeah.
Okay.
You used to
Yeah,
have a
looking.
psychic. You used to have a psychic.
Okay,
with
cool.
Rogue.
Sorry, I just wondered if you needed me to go down this. Yeah, no worries.
If Rogu remembers, he used to have a psychic link
Yeah.
with Carrion.
I'm a bit upset he's now forgotten me. Oh.
Well, that got broken when you went with Caraboa.
Oh, did it?
Yeah, well, because you haven't heard from him since you got with Caraboa.
Oh, I thought
You've
it was
only
just
heard from
ghosting me.
Caraboa.
Oh, right.
So I just need to get with Caraboa.
But now you're not with Caraboa. You're now hearing from other people.
Yeah. Can't
But
just have one
Takari,
mouthpiece.
Takari has been linked with him since he left his village. Because what was your original job, Takari, before you became friends with these people?
Well, to report back.
Huh?
To report back.
Yeah.
Well, I wouldn't need to if he fucking already knows.
Well, there you go. Exactly.
It feels like me going against him means nothing.
God forbid that the God forbid that decisions sometimes mean nothing.
Hmm.
You can make all the right
Yeah.
choices for all the wrong reasons.
Well, there was no wrong reason. I'd argue it was the wrong choice, but for the right reason.
Well, no, it was the wrong choice for the wrong reason.
Well, no, the reason was because I like these guys and fuck them lot. I'd say that was a good reason.
Well, no, it's because you got drunk and played spin the ball.
Well, no, that was part of it.
We did by a drunken death.
Everyone knows it's always truth when you spin the bottle.
Rogu, you are woken to a tail slapping you in the face.
Cecil.
And as you wake up, you suddenly realise that Cecil isn't a kitten anymore.
Ooh.
Oh.
Cecil is suddenly 8 foot long, 4 foot high, weighs about 300 pounds, and doesn't meow anymore.
Nice.
How did he get out of bed with Rogan?
Sorry.
And as you try and move out of the bed, you realise that your whole body is asleep because the cat has been laying on you.
Aw.
You
It's
should
all
keep it.
growed up. Yeah, I do want to. I will
What do you
ask
want to
the girl. I want to keep it,
You want to keep it?
but it is the girl, so she'll have to approve.
Just remind her of how much we helped her.
Yeah, I'll start putting a PowerPoint together of all of the reasons why we should keep it.
Why you should keep a crack cat. Fair enough. You okay? Ooh. Try that in English. You'll wake up from your various states of sleep and address and make your way down the stairs to the smell of sweet oatmeal.
Ooh.
The smell of honey drifting around the
Well, I
around.
must say, I am mighty hungry.
As you walk down the stairs, all of a sudden you start to hear.
Oh, no. Who disturbed the bees?
And it's all right. They're my friends. It's all good. And she opens the kitchen door. Come on, and they'll just sort of into the kitchen.
I brace for impact, just in case one stings me.
Breakfast to be in a moo.
How is everyone? How's everyone's sleep?
I slept like a worm.
Well,
I think the saying is like a log.
Oh well.
Can I tell everyone about my dream?
if you want to.
I kind of feel like I should warn everyone not to speak about anything. I don't really want to turn everyone against me, but at the same time, I don't want to put this girl's life in danger because of this psychic link.
A golden Pegasus visited me in the night.
I'm sorry, what?
A golden Pegasus.
A golden Pegasus.
A
Yeah,
Pegasus.
yeah,
Pegasus is a horse.
yeah. I like horses. I'll make it up. Put some flavour in it. Yeah, I think it was a Bahamut thing. It says if I make the right choices, I'll get powers.
Wow.
Hold on. So you got the giant ass snake
Uh-huh.
that you maybe dared you to piss off, wants you back, and now you got a golden Pegasus that wants you.
Yeah, and then Ilmon Frickman wanted me. He was like, don't kill the guy, and then it'll be all good. And I was like, okay, I won't. So I think Carabo's lost interest now. And now Bahamut's on the scene. Confusing, right?
You're what guy?
So you got 3 gods that want you.
I know, right? Pretty cool. And then
You're
I saw...
what guy?
Nothing. What's up with your dream? You look shifty.
I was visited by Carrion.
Who's that again?
The blue cunt.
Oh, Bluey.
Yeah.
Yeah, Rogan and Dudley wouldn't know who he is.
Okay.
Don't know the geezer's name.
He's an arsehole from my tribe.
Ah.
It looks like you got a lot of arseholes in your tribe.
Yeah, seemingly so.
The biggest
That's
arse.
It's probably
biggest-
why I chose you guys.
The biggest arsehole was that blue cunt.
Well,
I
you
think there
can
were
hear
bigger
everything
ones.
we say.
I'm sorry, what?
You can hear everything we say.
You said he can hear
Oh.
everything.
As far as I know, he knows about the idea that Isabella might be the heart of the island.
Dear.
Yeah,
Oh,
definitely the
for
blue
love
cunt.
of- Should we go tell Blended 1-to-1?
Actually, Mr. Blue Man, I believe that one day I was thinking about it, and there's this place that's really the heart of the island. It's actually it's a swamp, and well, it's a wonderful place really. But I believe there's a little person in there that is the real heart of the island, and you should totally go look after him.
Ronan, stop telling him that.
Oh, I'm sorry.
Do you know what, right? Just for shits and giggles, roll me a deception.
Wait,
Nice.
I'll do it properly.
Nice.
I mean, Ronan's effectively hundreds of years old.
What?
I got an out 20.
Whee!
Go on!
Wait. What's my modifier? Does it
He's
matter?
he's off the scent, lads. We got this.
21.
Whee. You dickhead.
Duly noted.
Now, probably anything else that needs to be said about this, I would say it out of my presence.
Oi, Carrion, your mum's so fat she has negative dexterity. There you go.
That's a
Oh,
D&D insult, that
be
is.
petty.
Hey, have an inspiration. That's a D&D.
Yay. Yay.
Your mum sort of fact she got a negative in dexterity.
Oh, dear God.
Nice.
You've been downstairs for quite a while now. Isabella's brought the food out. Bowls have been sorted. And you've all sat down and started eating. But you notice that Glendon hasn't joined you yet.
Do you know where your dad is, Isabel?
Oh, he might still be in bed. It was a tough one for him yesterday. Very tired.
Which one is Glendid's? And I will want to go check if he's okay.
Oh, yeah, he was the one next to yours. So,
Yeah, I'll go knock on the door.
you knock on the door, but you don't get an answer.
Can I try open the door?
I mean, they're not going to be locked because you're in a safe house.
Yeah. I open it.
You can see Glendon still laying.
Do I see it moving, like breathing?
Investigation.
Yeah. 15.
From a distance, you can see that Glendon is not breathing.
No.
He's not moving in any way, shape, or form.
Can I go get closer, see if there's any red mark on the sheets?
You roll him over as you get to him, and as you roll him over, you check it over him. It's just you, because nobody else is there,
Yeah.
and you notice sort of high up around his shoulder area on the traps up here. You notice two rather large holes.
Son of
Quite a big gap between the two marks.
Yeah.
Grogu. That's how I'm going the room.
I presume snake bite or
Presumably.
no, I don't have anything close to. I can presume that it is a snake bite. I will wrap him up. I will try and carry the fallen Glendid down.
You wrap him up in his blanket, stick him over your shoulder, or carry him as nicely as you can.
Yeah, of course. Try to be respectful.
And as you walk him downstairs, Isabella just screams. I'm not going to scream,
Yeah, of course.
but Isabella just screams, starts crying.
I'll go give her a hug.
All three of the cats suddenly run from various doors and all stand next to her, all fully grown.
I'm sorry to be the bearer of bad news, Isabel.
What happened, Dudley? Do you see anything? Any marks at all?
It seems there's been snake bites.
I give Rogu a little side eye.
Let's.
Arthur smacks you on top of the head. Like,
So what do we think that caused this here bite?
Snake.
hits the curry again.
Well,
And I can't speak with animals.
how big of a snake?
I think Arthur's got an idea.
You think Arthur's got? Okay.
Oh,
Where
you can
you
speak
got?
with anything, can't you?
Show me your emotions, buddy.
I mean, his emotions. He's frantic. He's like,
Right. Listen here, Arthur. Do you's got an idea? You in your right? Okay, it's in your brain. Just give me 5 minutes, because I think
five.
actually I've got a spell. Hang on. Yeah,
Sorry.
Okay, cool. I was going to say, do you want me to just cast speak with animals?
well, I just did it.
Okay, cool.
You got.
I just thought you could already talk to them.
instantly.
Oh, really?
Can I?
That's good to know.
Is yours an instant one, or you got to wait 10 minutes for yours off?
Don't know.
What is
I
this
have-
casting
Is yours
time?
a spell or is it a trait?
I always
Answer the question. Is it a spell or is it a
it's
trait?
a spell.
Right,
but
so
I
it's
have-
instantaneous.
Wait, what?
Dakari's takes 10 minutes to cast.
Yeah, so does mine.
Why?
Because it says 10 minutes.
It says
I have a-
casting time 10 minutes.
Yeah, I
Yeah.
have a different thing that lets me tell what an animal is saying based on actions.
Right, so one of you pick, because it both takes 10 minutes for each of them.
I can
I'll
do
do
it.
it. No, it's I'll do it.
Okay.
So while you're doing it, Arthur jumps off of you. He starts kicking all the bowls off of the table.
Yeah, I
Starts
can
clearing
only
the table.
I can
Points
only
at Dudley.
just,
I will lower down. Splendid.
Looks at who's casting Dakari. He looks at Rogu, points at a bowl, and goes,
Empty.
I spit in the bowl as well.
Static
Polished.
shock.
Polish. Clean.
I can decipher
Clean.
his noises and emotions.
Clean.
Do it.
"You want
it.
to fucking clean the bowl?"
Rogu's clean.
Oh.
The bowl's clean.
I'm a bowl.
Clean the bowl.
Clean
Ebola. He died
Poor
from
fucking
Ebola
teacher.
virus.
Rogu has to clean the bowl. Rogu, you got to do the dishes apparently, mate. You feeling
You're on
all right?
cleaning duty, buddy.
Fuck off, you little furry cunt. I'm not doing that. Okay. I will. Come on, Cecil.
That's what.
Alright, I'll gather the plates and then go into the kitchen to clean up.
Points at Dudley, and goes, points at the kitchen door, and goes,
Block it, cool. I will go to the door and block it.
"Is 10 minutes fucking up yet?" And he's pointing his phone. Just,
Dudley's got fat.
How dare you?
All of a sudden, squeak, Dakari, all of a sudden you hear, go into the kitchen and get the fucking pot.
Dudley, go into the kitchen and get the pot.
Okay, finally we're getting somewhere. I go in and grab the pot.
I'll
My
pat Arthur on the head and
God.
be like, and just tell him, listen, you need to improve your charade skill.
I'm terribly sorry, but I'm a fucking chipmunk. Don't even have opposable thumbs.
It's a chinchilla, Muppet.
Shut up. You're getting the bowl. Fuck off.
Fair enough.
Yes, I'm a fucking chinchilla. That's the one.
Fair play, Arthur.
I don't even have opposable thumbs. Now, once he gets the pot, fill the pot with 500 gold pieces worth of anything. If you've got gold pieces, great. Items, jewels, whatever. 500 gold pieces. As long as it comes to 500 gold pieces or more, we're fine. We're cooking with fire.
What for?
Well, you want blended back, right?
That'd be nice.
To 500 gold pieces.
Anything else?
Yes, a clean bowl. Just the one. He took them all.
Oh.
One will do.
Right, so we need a clean bowl, 500 gold pieces, the pot. What else?
That should be enough.
Right.
And get it before the English runs out.
Dudley! Grab
Yeah.
a clean bowl from Rogu.
I can just imagine Robo over the sink there wearing a penny. Just
Yeah,
I'll go
freaking
grab-
marigolds on.
No, I'll go grab the just cleaned bowl from Rose and thank you.
No, they haven't dried yet. Give them back.
so
Apparently
now
it's needed.
between the five of you, you've now got to make 500 gold pieces worth of stuff.
I don't even know what gold pieces I have, you know.
I've got 89 gold in total.
I got 3.
Because you've been
92.
generous.
How much is a platinum worth again?
10.
10.
I don't want to give money.
How much does Newt have?
Not a lot because he's still fairly new.
Yeah, but he's been robbing all over the job.
Yeah, but he hasn't successfully stolen anything worth any money yet.
I apparently have 1 gold. I'm sure I have more than that, but I didn't know there was a thing on here where I could keep going.
It doesn't have to be gold particularly. It just needs to be
Worth.
items that add up to 500 gold pieces.
Don't invest of anything of value.
I definitely don't.
Can I look into my bag of holding and see if there's any treasury or gems in...
Roll me a D100.
Please make it high. $47.
Okay, so 50. 50-50. You reach in, you grab hold of a leather sack that looks like a marble bag, and it's got small like balls in it.
This might be able to help.
As you open it up, they're pearls.
Ooh, how much pearls were?
None of you know because none of you are jewels. But you got a bag of pearls.
I'll go show them to Arthur. Saying, will
Yeah,
this
Greg,
help?
stick them in the pot, quick.
Okay, I just dropped the
How much
whole
more do we
bag
need,
in the
Arthur?
pot.
He sort of looks in the pot and goes, "We're well off." Magical
I'll-
items,
I'll
anything.
grab Glendid's dagger and chuck it in. Not Glendid, what's his name? Geezer. I can't remember his name.
Ilfon Victimin.
No, San Mateus's
Sam Matthias'
Didn't-
dagger.
magic dagger. Okay.
Chuck it in. Probably a bad move, but let's get Glendid back.
That's fine. Oh my, okay. Quick. I'm running out of English.
How much more?
Yeah, approximately.
Halfway.
Uh,
I'll accept anything.
What about this lamp that can see magic items that are hidden?
Yes, it's not a common item. Very rare. I'll take it. Sticks you in a pot.
How much, Furry? How much left?
And he sort of, his hands sort of start to glow. Not yet. One more.
I have some rotten crab meat.
I'll take off
How
my
about
braces and
this?
chuck him in.
What
You'll
about
take-
the crap?
My braces.
Okay.
No, hold out on that. What about that crown that I've got given?
Oh,
Yeah, you can put it in there.
I put
Yeah,
my
I put the
braces back
magical
on.
crown. Are you sure you want to go doing that, mate?
Yeah, no, I'll put them back on. It's fine.
You put the crown in.
Yeah, I'm gonna put the magical crown in.
As soon as you put the crown in, the pot glows. Just goes boom. Everything in there starts to shine and shimmer. And without any heat, you see all of the items melt.
no.
Cool, I'll go get rid of my 89 gold.
And you see you see Arthur waves his hand over it, and you can see it almost stirring with each movement of his hand. And he grabs the clean bowl, scoops some of it out, holds it up, and pours it over the bite marks. Now you'd think this would be searing molten metal, but as he pours it on, it almost creates like a lotion, an ointment, and anything. A couple of minutes go by. The pot now completely empty of everything that's been put in it.
Yeah.
And Glenn did.
Welcome back.
Takes a deep breath, sits up, just with shock on his face. The chinchilla sitting on his lap. Arthur goes, well, welcome back to the...
Hey, Vinny, buddy.
I was in a wonderful place. Yeah, no, that's Arthur. Hang on. Very good place. I was in a wonderful place. There was green grass, beautiful trees. The skies were as blue as the ocean. It was lovely.
Shoreditch.
No, I've been short. It's shithole.
Mm.
Very good strip club, baby.
Ah.
Sorry to take you out.
And
of your
not the man they put the air
paradise.
conditioning in.
Do apologize for taking you out of your paradise.
Yes. This still home.
Yes.
And he looks and goes, what is the time? And as he says that, the hut disappears. And he goes, and falls on the floor.
That's my ass.
You got Rogu in a penny, looking like he was doing a washing up. Nothing in front of him.
That does suit you.
I call Isabella. So she can
Yeah,
see her dad's
Isabella's there.
back. She hasn't really reacted very well to her dad being back from the dead, is she?
Well, you wouldn't have seen it.
That's why I called her name.
Yeah. I was getting there.
Oh, okay.
I was just imagining Dakari shouting Isabella, and she's like right next to him. Oh, sorry.
Isabella! I'm right here. right beside you.
She lifts herself up, sort of brushes the thing, looks up, and sees Glendon sitting on the floor, but sitting up and alive. She bolts over and just jumps on him, grabbing him by the neck.
Oh, so she tried to kill him.
Not like that.
Yeah. Why you little?
Oh no, it's Bart Simpson.
But yes, just to say, the little Arthur just cast Revivify,
Yeah, with Vivify, yeah.
Ah.
which is a high, very high cleric spell.
Oh, damn.
I really hope it was worth it. We've lost that Saint Says dagger.
Hmm.
Can't really think of anything else. I don't have many pockets.
I appreciate what you did for me, friends. This is why we are family. I will do what I can for you, but must find out what. Well, let's find out what killed me first, eh? Let's go get the
Snake.
motherfucker.
Hmm.
Can we talk in private first?
Sure.
I'll stay with Isabella.
Yeah. I've tell him about one, the incision that he had on his body. I presume it was snake, but I might be wrong.
Yes, the snake is very strong in this area. We are not far from the idol of Caraboa. It is above us.
So that's for what? That's one. And two, it looks like Deirdre knows about Isabella.
What does Deidre know about Isabella?
That potentially she might be no hypothesis heart of the island.
This was your hypothesis, don't mine. We've not done.
But
I would say allow Deidre to think. It is fine. We have not confirmed nor denied this, but it does mean that Isabella is now target for her.
that's why I'm trying to warn you.
And I thought living underground was going to be safer. God damn.
It seems there's because Dakari informed us about this. The big red one informed us about it as soon
But
as
this
he
is
woke up.
something we must try and do our best to keep an eye out for such things. Perhaps Deirdre may not know exactly where we are, but she may be waiting for us for when we get back to the surface.
Yes. I'd rather let you know.
No. I appreciate you, my friend. Very good.
Well, we try to my best. We try our best to help anyone in need.
I do believe it. Well, it now must be time for us to try to push through, yeah? Make our way.
Of course.
Still, many obstacles will lie between us and the fresh air of the surface.
Well, hopefully, we got ways to get out. And who knows?
There is one way out. This one way out is through the city of goblins.
Oh,
And they're not
lovely.
the kind of goblins that I am a fan of.
Good to know. Let's make our way.
Yes, making our way downtown, walking fast.
Hmm.
And
Is
then
that what was in your paradise?
Huh?
Was that
No,
in
my
your
paradise. There was band playing piano, singing, "We've only just begun." Anybody gets that reference? I'll give them an inspiration. Even if
Happy
they're already got one,
Gilmore.
you can exactly what. Huh?
Happy Gilmore, innit?
Damn right.
Yay, 2.
Number two's coming out soon. I can't wait.
Hmm. Yay, 2 inspirations. Oh, I can't log that, alright. I'll make a note of it.
We've only just begun.
when was that song?
Huh?
Trying to remember where the song was. Or was that the ending?
No, it was after. It was. Oh, I don't know. It was during the final game with Shooter, where Happy couldn't find his happy place, and he goes, "Shut up, Happy! Look, I got my hand back. See?" And the piano's still playing, which I think is great. And then he comes out and he goes, "The way I see it, Shooter, is we've only just begun." And then it went into the montage of the finish.
Ah, okay.
So it was the comeback.
Comeback song, cool.
You start making your way across the cavern. Push you through the dust, push you through the sludge that is on the floor. For those that were in this cavern before, originally there was water in the middle of it, but now there is no water and only sludge remains. Creating basically a wet mud that you're walking through.
Is it clear where the water's gone?
Well, no, not really. It's almost as if the water hole that was there has been filled by debris
Okay.
to create the sludge.
Mm.
Where it was a deep water, the deep water is now flat mud.
Mm.
But you take a few steps towards the cavern on the other side, and you hear dum, 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 dum. And all the walls around you start to rattle, and dust just falls from every crevice of the cavern, and just like a sheet, just drops everywhere.
Looks like we're being watched, I presume.
Have the crag cats come with us?
No, they're still in the house.
Oh. Okay.
They disappeared with the house. Oh, you wanted one, didn't you? Sorry.
Yeah. No, that's all good.
Next time.
Well, we never asked a question.
I imagine just as we're walking through this sludge, it suddenly hits me. Cecil!
No!
No, my boy. No. Fair enough.
That's my boy. Oh no, my boy!
That's how I check if Ray's awake. I don't want to walk past his room, and so I do the get out of my sandwich. And
No.
if I get no, I know he's awake.
But you do my boy.
Mm.
Oh yeah, that's my boy. Oh my boy.
No, my boy.
They're just so stupid.
Come on, everybody, do a rail dance.
I like trains. What was on? He was a trains vesta.
Oh no.
Train sexual, wasn't it?
Train sexual, that was in train sexual. I like trains.
Mm.
The drums now louder than they've ever been, reverberating everywhere around this cavern. The walls shaking, bricks cracking, ceiling falling.
Shall we move or wait until every goblin drops from the sky?
If the ceiling's collapsing, we should probably move.
That's the plan.
Choose it.
You start to run. You have the choice of two doors or two openings.
Left or right?
Left or right, yeah.
Does anyone look more alluring than the other?
They both look very similar. They're both a very similar shape, the way that have been worn into the stonework. One is dark, the other one is fairly light.
Light is always good, right?
I think so. Well, I'm still legging it, trying to dodge debris.
It's only dust and small debris that's falling. But yeah.
Still trying to dodge it while having a conversation.
Yeah.
You think light's good? Well, it helps us see.
All deciding to go into the light one?
Yeah. What do you think, Dakari, Ronan?
I mean, one's as good as the other, I'd imagine. So, yeah, let's go light.
Yeah, I do think that the light one would be a spectacular idea.
All right. Light it is.
It's a trap.
You start heading towards the light one. Everybody starts moving. Glendy grabs Isabel by her belt, just picks her up and starts running with her. Like she's a handbag. Bits of debris start falling everywhere. Just you suddenly realise why the water's all on, because it's been filled up with the ceiling.
Oh.
As you start to run over, the wall starts to crack above both openings. Rocks start to drop. But you're heading for the light one.
Yeah.
Seems so.
You make it to the light one just before a large rock falls and crashes, preventing you from going into the other cave.
Everyone?
But all of you stand accounted for in the opening. The cave is lit because it seems to be made out of some sort of white crystal lying in the walls, and the crystals are letting off or emitting a dim light.
Newt, is there anything that you can, pray tell?
It's
Tell us
stone
about
cunning.
this. Have you met this
Yeah.
kind of stone before?
And he goes, "Well, I'm a dwarf, aren't I?
Hence why I asked your name.
Yeah, if you've never seen these crystals before, these are what they call diamonds. These are raw diamonds."
How much a diamond's worth?
Depends on how big they are.
This is what looks like it was once maybe a diamond mine. All roll in investigation or perception. Yeah, go perception.
Perception,
Yeah, perception.
natural 20 for 26.
Dudley, you're very fat. I like it.
That is terrible. I've got a +9 now on perception.
You are +9 on perception, and you rolled a what?
15.
Okay, that's still not bad.
17.
10.
Okay, Rogue is the only one that didn't Do very well. That's okay. Still pretty obvious. In the middle of this cave, underneath fur, you suddenly feel something underneath the dust of the cavern floor. And as you sort of get your weapons out and start digging and pushing away, you find a metal rail.
Oh.
All of a sudden, there are two metal rails, and underneath the dust, you suddenly find a track.
Do we find a cart?
No car, but the track underneath the dust. See, told you. Remnants of a diamond mine. Which means that somewhere around here, there must be a miner's cove where there'll be all the cars, digging equipment and stuff. Maybe some dynamite. Maybe some chopped up, harvested diamonds that we could do something with and sell them.
Maybe.
Maybe I won't tell you that. Maybe I'll keep that to myself so that I can nick them later.
Or you can nick them from the goblins if they took some.
I mean, maybe.
Just a suggestion.
It is something we need to look at, gentlemen. We remember the warnings. The dwarves have dug too deep. There are creatures that live in these mines that will not allow us to live cheaply or easily.
Hopefully, our dwarven friend can barter them, per se, or persuade them. If we do meet other dwarves.
Not a lot of persuading for goblins, but we'll give it a good go, eh?
Oh, goblins!
Are
I thought
you
you said other dwarves.
goblins? Yes, not creatures. You want him to, you want him to have conversation with the fiends. The creatures probably deep.
No, I don't.
The creatures that have probably never seen the sunlight. The creatures that are probably so dark-hearted, they would kill you and lose your bones to pick their teeth.
That's vivid.
These are the stories that I hear as a little furry.
Hopefully, they're stories, and let's not find out they're true. Let's press on.
Yes, march forward. Very good. Lead the way, big red person. You're about
me.
the, you could very well be the scariest thing down here. But probably not. Your chinchilli friend, he is very scary. Never seen creatures so angry, my friend. I want to come and pet you on the head. I owe you my life. Thank you very much. And don't worry. And he whispers something in his ear.
He can
Why
speak
did it have to be so
chinchilla.
fucking sus?
Why is it sus just because he whispered something in the chinchilla's ear?
How is that not sus?
Because
It started with "Don't worry," and then "Don't worry, I'm going to tell you something that I don't want any of these. That you don't want any of these guys to know that I know."
What do you want to try and hear what he said?
Yeah, can we overhear the whispering?
Okay. Picari, he's doing it on top of your head. You can have advantage.
Yay! What is it? Perception.
Yeah. Hearing if you have any bonuses. If anybody else wants to listen.
Now I'll go try. Continue to try.
24.
Okay. He whispers in Arthur's ear and says, "Don't worry. I know who you really are."
You are a wanker. Or you was a wanker. Hence chinchilla.
No, I want to know who he really is.
Well, you know his name's Arthur.
Mm-hmm.
That's his real name. It was Arthur something the third, if I remember correctly. He had a huge name.
Something.
It's written in my notes.
Oh, so he's just saying, I know that too. I know
Yeah.
you're Alpha. Okay. It's just a really hard thing.
Yeah, well, you
I
guys
suppose
haven't.
he wouldn't know that we know that he's
Yeah, exactly.
okay. Okay. It's still all very sus. Not so much
Yeah.
now, but yeah.
Yeah, of course, sus.
It was sus. Why is he sus? Oh, it's not that sus. Okay.
Well, not well because we know, but if we didn't know, it'd be sus.
Well, yeah, but maybe the chinchilla don't want you to bloody know.
No,
And
but we just saved his life.
And he's respecting the chinchilla's wishes.
I gave up.
You know,
Sabotaged
this magic chinchilla that I gave you, because you went on for about a chinchilla for like 45 episodes.
You brought the chinchilla up.
I did bring the chinchilla up as a joke.
Yeah, and we took it seriously.
You follow the rails through the cave, and the cave starts to head in an upwardly direction. You can feel that there's a slight incline to the floor that you are following, but it's very windy and very windy. Still windy.
Windy.
Windy, yeah, as in it don't go in a straight line.
That kind of question in my saying of windy wasn't. What does it mean? I know what it means. Is it actually a word, and is it spelled different to windy?
No.
But that's where my kind of went. Like, yeah. Anyway,
I mean, it's a winding road, rather than a windy road. So it'd be a winding cave. To use the proper English would be winding, which is still spelled windy.
yeah. That's what I was thinking.
Which is weird.
But yes, it's very windy. It winds around corners and winds here and winds there. You get to an area now where you can see that there are small areas that have been dug and led off, and they've put the wooden supports in place and started, but the tunnels don't go very deep, only sort of 6-7 feet before they stop, and it's like they haven't continued digging. Some of these unfinished tunnels, you can see that there are picks and spades sort of like left leaning up against the holes, but they've been sitting there for decades, unmoved, untouched. The wood on the handles rotting, the metal on the heads rusting,
Bloody hell.
covered in dust and cobwebs. You even notice that the T's have been put into the rails, ready to take them down the new tunnels.
What made him stop?
But you keep pushing up. As you push up, you find that the cave goes off in two directions. The rails go off to the right-hand side and continue to go up. But along that route, you can see that there has been a cave-in a long time ago. The rocks have fallen, they're solid. They fill every last crevice of that tunnel. And that's the tunnel where the rails go. The other tunnel seems newly dug in comparison.
does it look like the stuff blocking the rail tunnel could be dislodged?
I mean, it's been there for a very long time. It's almost, you say it's almost settled. It'd almost be one of those ones. If you were to try and take it out the way, you don't know what that would do structurally to the tunnel above.
Yeah.
Balls. Alright. Guess it's the other way.
And the newly built one.
This way sort of stops going up and drops to a slightly flatter walk. But as you walk along it, the diamonds disappear. There are no longer white crystals poking out of the walls, and the cave gets a little bit darker. But on the walls of the cave, you notice that there are candelabras, torches poking out of the walls. But that look like they've been there for a long time.
I'll try grab one and try light it.
The smell of paraffin is still quite fresh. And you light one with your tinderbox very easily. Takes instantly.
Yeah.
You going to pick that one up or you want to light some?
I'm going to pick that one up and I'll help anyone else who needs a torch.
Okay. Well, you've only got one. You've only got one with dark vision, which with the dwarf.
I've got dark vision, but I'm using it.
This, very interesting. Yeah. I'll take one of those. Thank you very much. Pulls one off the wall, just lights it off of yours. Make sure don't see you fur, eh?
And I will give one to Rogu as well.
Alright. Thank you.
Isabella, stay close.
I will produce a flame just because I can. Something in
You
it.
want to show off?
Yeah.
Ooh, I got magic.
Yeah.
You walk about 150, 200 feet. And all of a sudden, small wooden doors start appearing in the corridor. And when I say small, I mean like 3 foot high, carved into the brickwork or the stonework of the walls.
Is there 7 of them?
No, not dwarves, goblins. But yeah, the doors are about 3 foot high.
I'm gonna go knock and disturb him just for unnecessary fight.
Fair enough. You choose not to touch any of the doors. You
Mm-hmm.
continue to walk down the cave. That's not a problem. You push on about 60 feet. As you push on 60 feet, the cave comes to an end and you step out into a large cavern. As you stand high looking over an empty pit of darkness, effectively, you are walking on I suppose it's a causeway more than anything else. It's been carved into the brickwork, but you can see that it's been shaped and molded. There are archways and runes being carved into this flat surface, absolutely covered in dust. And it leads off into this dark cave, dark cavern.
Press on, or do you want to have a little look around.
No more goblin doors, are there?
There's nothing either side of you except for darkness at the minute.
In our well-lit vicinity, what can we see?
The platform that you're on, as in the walkway, is about 20 foot wide. Maybe a good 120, 150 feet long. The dark vision, as you get closer, you can see that at the far end there are steps going down.
It looks like we're going down and up.
Where'd the up come in? I didn't mention it.
No, I just said that. Looks like we're going down and up.
Oh.
I never said, oh, there's a staircase going both ways.
Well, that's where that's how stairs work. Stairs go down and you have to go up.
Yeah.
It's my favourite kind of ladder. Ladders that go up and down.
Shall we press on?
Yes.
Yeah, all pressing. Quite happy to.
Yeah, it sounds like
in the dark.
Yeah, it sounds like the area. Can't remember the dude's name, but met him before we went into the snake layer. I don't think it's the snake layer, but sounds like it.
Yes, but okay, yeah. You were walking behind stone. You were looking through holes into the darkness that time. Yes. I can't remember what his name was. Dracon.
Oh yeah,
Dracon.
That's the one, Dracon.
yeah, Torkan.
Yes. You continue walking along. You get about halfway, and you hear as if it is next to you.
I'll go get
You
my
are in the
weapon.
room where the sounds of the drums can be heard.
I draw my sword ready.
Now I draw my rapier.
And I draw my axe.
And I grow my nails.
Oh, darling.
I get my crossbow out.
No, really,
I
I
would
grow
like
my nails. See?
I pick up my hammer.
Hey, that my hammer.
Yeah, I know, but it bothers. It's a good hammer.
That's fine. Just
You look, you get me back, you have hammer back. It's all yours. I
That's
agree
the
with
plan.
you, eh? Very good. Thank you. Isabella, close. And as you all stand, weapons ready, in the darkness you hear. And we'll find out what that is after the break. As you heard the loud screeching la 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 coming from the dark, a noise whistles past. You don't see what that was, but you hear it.
Take cover.
Is that a question or take cover? Maybe?
Yeah, that seems a reasonable thing to do.
hide where? We're going down a staircase.
You're not going down the stairs yet, you're still on top.
We're open. We have no cover.
Run.
Yeah, that's the plan.
Get in the bag of holding. That's cover. Or run, yes. Let's run.
Cool.
All in different directions.
As you start running, another. Poor Rogu ran so fast he disappeared. Look at that. I won't ask him. Takari, as you're the biggest and the scariest, would you make a dexterity saving throw to see whether you jump out of the way of this arrow?
I shall. $22.
Yes.
Nat 20.
Nice.
You quite happily and calmly just you hear it, and like although you're looking, you can't see it. You sort of duck and weave and serpentine, and it misses you.
Bingo.
Misses everybody else. But then you hear a and the other four of you, can you make dexterity saving throws?
Yep.
Dexterity.
Jack disappeared. Where do you go, Jack?
I've moved to lying down because my leg was killing me sitting down. 14.
15.
15.
Yay! All three of you take 12 points of piercing damage. You are slapped with an arrow in the arm.
That wasn't very nice.
Max damage. Rock and roll.
Ugh. 12 damage, eh? That's not kosher.
You get to the end. You get to the end, and you start making your way down the stairs. The stairs are quite steep, and quite large. It's almost as if they're just carved into the side of the rock, like higgledy piggledy. So you need to have good acrobatics to keep your feet here. So roll some acrobatics for us, please.
Acrobatics.
All four of ye.
16.
Acrobatics, I can do those. Fuck. 10.
7.
8.
What was yours, Rogan?
It was 16.
Very nice.
And then the rest.
Dakari was leading the way. Dakari finds in the dark that he's not very good at walking downstairs. And literally goes and just makes his way all the way down to the bottom. Sliding on his arse. Oh, God.
No.
6 points of blood, 6 points of bludgeoning damage. As you just roll down these 20 feet of staircase, bouncing off of all the rocks.
God damn it.
But that's all right. Following is Dudley.
Yeah. With an 8.
Dudley, you do exactly the same. You take a slip and go all the way down. You only take 2 points of bludgeoning, but you've now got a roll to see whether you can miss Dakari.
You better miss me, Dudley.
What do I need to roll?
I know. I want a D1. I know. What do I want? What do I want? I want a D. All right. I'll tell you. Then we'll put difficulty. We'll see if you can steer yourself. So we go for dexterity. No, acrobatics or athletics to see whether you can steer yourself while you're sliding down the stairs.
I'm going to go athletics. Natural 24-30.
As you get down to the bottom and your feet hit that last step, you feel you look at Dakari dead in his eyes as he's fearful as his huge orcs just go. And you manage to stop, stand up, and manage to just throw yourself off to the side. You've never heard Arthur scream before, but he was sitting on top of Doug Horror's head going, just letting off a high-pitched squeal. But that's all right, because Ronan's following.
He's little. I'll catch him.
Ronan falls arse over tit, even though he's a freaking halfling. Oh, my God. Takes 6 points of bludgeoning damage as he goes down these steps.
Me?
Yeah, you.
Oh.
And you're flying straight at the Kari as well. So you can roll an athletics or an athletics or an acrobatics to try and move out of the way.
Acrobatics. 22.
Oh. Gets to the bottom, so like puts his hairy feet on the floor, springs up, does a double somersault and lands and just goes, ta-da.
Show off.
You sort of catch a
Whee!
glimpse of all the goblins up on the top, so like holding up signs, 9. And now that you're all at the bottom, Luke just strolls down. All right, lads. Yeah. You okay? Safe? Colin. Now down at the bottom, you can start to see what you were lacking in the dark. And in front of you is a huge ruin, again, very similar to the one that you saw where Glendid and all of the bugbears were living. But you're now standing in a ruined city. Giant, great towers standing sort of like 60 feet, 80 feet high. Huge monoliths of brick and stone, archways everywhere around you.
No, we've seen 2 underground ruined cities. One of them is where the bugbears lived, and the other one is where all the snakes lived.
And the
Unless there's a
dwarves.
third one. Oh yeah, and the dwarves. Got all these cities.
Well, the dwarves, the dwarves have built all their cities are underground. Every city,
so it wouldn't be
every
ruined
city
then.
you've been in underground has been built by the dwarves.
Ah, right. Cool. I need a better hobby. Is there the sound of anything trying to attack us?
Dudley, with your dark vision,
Yes.
can you roll me a perception, please? Has anybody else got dark vision? Was it just
Nope.
Dudley?
No.
Oh, okay,
No.
just me. I will roll. I rolled a 4, so no.
21.
So Dudley, as you look around, you see shadows moving in the distance and ducking in between the brickwork and the arches, running around. Very small creatures ducking and diving in between all of these sort of like broken archways.
They're moving around. Wherever they are.
Well, that's that, moving around whatever they are. Cool.
Yeah. I presume goblins, but it's not guaranteed.
So Glendid pipes up. Yes, be friends. This is the deepest, darkest part of the caverns. Probably this must be remnants left over possible goblin city. If you see the creatures running around in the distance, there could be very good. Beware,
Need
his
to-
friends. Isabella, you have anything to light this situation? We need your help, sweetie. Isabella sort of looks around. She says she looks straight up. Straight up at the ceiling. And just lets rip with a pulse of radiant energy. Just straight up at the sky. Right up at the ceiling. Crashes into the stonework. But as it crashes into the stonework, all of a sudden, all the area starts to get lit up with a bright white as the ceiling is completely filled with these raw crystals. The area surrounded you now lit with a bright white light, and standing in front of you, half a dozen small, pale creatures with their little swords. Anybody speak Goblin?
Nope.
Nope.
Nope. Oh, hold on.
We can
No.
check.
Nope.
No, there.
Hmm.
Have you ever seen a goblin roll his eyes? Well, it happened.
Huh.
No, just
Oh, hang on. Your boy has something. I have awakened mind. You can telepathically speak to any creature you see within 30 feet of you if it understands at least one language. I'll do that.
Right.
I'll speak telepathically with it, saying, "What the fuck you saying?"
And as it's speaking it all, you'll pick it up. Why the fuck are you in our city? We came here to get away from people like you. You don't need to be down here. Get out of here before we get on you, and we're going to kill you all. You're never going to see the light of day again. We're going to make sure that you ancestors can't find your remains. And just all these little idle threats.
We're just trying to leave. And we're lost.
Ah!
Ah.
Yeah, if you want to leave, if you do this straight down there, there's a lift. Take the lift to the top, and that'll bring you out at the bottom of the volcano. You'll love it. It's great. Don't go near the idol though. Carabao is a bit pissed.
What was he?
They're saying there's a lift that way. Don't go near the idol because Carapoa ain't that happy. And then I will telepathically say, I'll tell them, thanks, guys. We'll be on our way.
Thank you very much. Don't let the door hit you on your way in.
Well, they seem nice.
Well,
Not sure.
as you sort of, as they sort of split ways and you walk through, heading in the direction the Goblin Chieftain, I suppose you call him, sort of like had a posh hat on, points you in the direction. All of a sudden, the drumming noise returns, but it's different. Goes from drumming to all the goblins and scatter.
Oh, come on.
Well, I'm not gonna lie, guys. By the sounds of things, there's something fucking big coming. Because I not think, and I'm not thinking that that's a very positive thing, guys. Because you know, big's normally bad. Because you know we had the big cotton candy guy that we didn't fight before we had a nap, and then you know there's all them T-Rexes that I've had to go up against in my past. And then there's always like dragons. They're not cool unless they're your friends. You know, I just don't think that a big I just don't think that a big thing is a positive thing. Because positive
Get to
means
that
good,
lift then.
and positive means good, and bad is not positive.
You continue to run into the direction as you decided to scarper to the lift. You continue to run to the direction that he pointed you. But in the dark, standing maybe 30 foot high, you see these two bright yellow eyes in the darkness.
Guys, I think we done found the fucking big thing.
As each footstep brings the yellow eyes closer, steps into the light. And to you, you see this huge, furry, horned, jagged teeth monstrosity. Blended steps back aghast and just says, "He's Goristo." And you'll find out who he is next week.
Oh.
I love you all. We love D&D. Hope you like us too. Till next time. Take care.